If you want to hear more, stop what you're doing and make sure that you're subscribed to our podcast. That's where you get all the backstory. Come along a chilling journey into the eternal realm of Nashville, Tennessee.
Home to country music
and hot chicken.
But amongst the honky-tonks is a town full of terrifying ghosts.
We'll take to the sinister underbelly of Nashville's dark history.
We'll unearth the captivating stories woven within the infamous locals of Smoky Row and Hell's Half Acre. A place so evil, it once was overrun with notorious criminals, bootleggers, gamblers, and prostitutes.
Damn!
Oh!
Alright, man.
It's true crime meets paranormal.
This is Why They Hunt Nashville.
Alright, so now this is Printer's Alley, which got its name because literally the alley was where all the printing press places were in the back, because the newspapers were in the front and the hotels and things like that. And on this alley,
Oh wow, this gives you like a French Quarter, suburban street, like New Orleans vibe.
yeah, because this is where the red light district really began here in really the 60s, when they started allowing alcohol to be sold in bars again.
Wow.
So this was the strip clubs, you know, the burlesque rooms, and probably the rooms that used to be here during the Smoky Row era.
Right.
But this is Ike's. This whole bar scene here in Printer's Alley really came during Skull's era.
Okay.
And Skull was the man at the end of the block where you wanted to go to. Yeah.
So this is when this part of town was really popping during his time, during his heyday.
Yeah, so Skull really made Printer's Alley what it was.
Clearly, because his name is still on the building to this day.
Yeah. Well, to the place where he passed. As we're coming up, you can even hear it now.
Oh, wow. It's like he sets the tone even to this day.
Yeah, but like here,
This has a Mardi Gras vibe.
yeah, it was very burlesque. I mean, you know, they really embraced the Mardi Gras aspect of the life here
Yeah.
in Printer's Alley. And then this is Skull's. So this is where Skull lost his life.
Oh, wow. My heart just dropped when you said that, man. It's like I was so excited. I felt like I've heard so much about this place. And then for you to be like, this is the alleyway where he was attacked.
Knew and loved Skull.
Skull was just such a personality. I mean, he was just a character.
Oh, everyone loves Scully. Skull and I've been friends a long time.
Now you can stand side by side with country music's biggest stars as they hunt for his killer.
I'd say it was about 2:30 when he came in. Of course, he always gets a shave, a haircut, shampoo. I called him a cab, and he left the shop at 4:30.
It was about 4:30 when I went over to Skull's Club, and I chatted with him for a spell. He wanted me to put some photos up for him, but I was very tired from working somewhere else. And I told him I'd do it tomorrow, and I left about 15 minutes right after I entered there, and that was the last time I saw Skull.
We arrived here at about 6:20 that afternoon that Skull was found laying here looking as if he'd been assaulted by a knife wound. The evidence suggests that Skull was cut 6 times here, and during the struggle, he fell and hit the bar stool and fell over onto the floor. Paramedics and ourselves found Skull and took him to the hospital.
So now you remember that, you know the alley we're standing at. That's where our friend what I'm calling Deborah. That's where Deborah met her fate.
Right here in Baker's Alley, aka
Undertaker Alley.
Undertaker Alley.
And Undertaker Alley is also now where Skull met his fate.
So do you think it's the building? Do you think it was just happenstance, or do you think it's the alleyway?
Well, I don't believe in coincidences.
I said happenstance.
Yeah, I know. That's why you said it. I know what you were trying to do.
Trick you.
Yeah, well, you know, Skull lived a long life here. He was here for 50 years in this building. And I have a... It's interesting that the two most notorious and, you know, basically most beloved men of their era were both bartenders.
Right.
Both ran bars. Both in the same building.
Dealing with
both
the same type of, you know, crowds.
And both died horrific deaths.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a big coincidence.
Could it be the nature of the biz? The signs of the times? Does that just come with that type of atmosphere, environment that you're living in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's all possible.
Or is there something paranormal attached to it?
It's definitely, as we've said during Ike's story, this is called Undertaker Alley for a reason.
Yeah.
There's definitely some dark demons on this alley.
Yeah.
There's no question
Right.
that this alley is full of, like, I don't like the whole demon talk, but if there was ever a portal to hell in Nashville, you're standing on it.
That's why.
January of 1998, Skull was murdered, and now 2 drifters sit in jail charged in connection with his death. 26-year-old Jason Pence and 19-year-old James Cavey.
I am not guilty. I did not do it, and the law will come through and the truth will be told.
Beverly Ray Sumner works at Legends Corner. She and a coworker encountered the 2 men on several occasions.
They were there every day, just like clockwork, looking for a handout. These people were so consistent that when they did not show up on the day of Skull's murder, it just threw up a big red flag in my spirit.
The eerie feeling you get to see someone walking in and out of a door that you know 2 people walked in and out of that ended the life of someone as infamous as Skull, man. Like, just seeing that visual, just like, yeah, it sucks, man.
She did see James Cavey a day later.
He held on to the railing as he was coming down the stairs, and he was limping. And it was very obvious that it was painful for him to come down the stairs.
He said he'd been in a fight, but Beverly was suspicious and went to police. Then information provided by one of her co-workers last September put police on the trail of the suspects.
As I understand it, Jewel noticed that there was blood on James's clothing. I myself did not see that, but Jewel did.
Both men were arrested in February, Cavey in San Francisco, Pence in Nebraska. Now they're here in Nashville facing charges of criminal homicide. Police believe it was a robbery gone bad.
Everybody has reported that they see Skull, they've heard things, everybody sees, we have multiple photos of Ike. Hell, we met Ike.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
At least I'm convinced we met Ike.
100%.
Yeah, so.
His presence was for sure made known.
And in this alley.
Right here.
So even if maybe it wasn't Ike, but maybe it was just the alley, I don't know.
You know what? That's an excellent point that you made. Because it definitely was a reach to think that Ike was just not trying, even though he warned us.
Yeah.
Even though he warned us.
Yeah.
But maybe it is the energy in this alley.
That's why I call it Undertaker Alley. The Southern Turf, Skull's Rainbow Road. And death surrounds us.
Look who we found.
There he is.
Skull!
You know, if you had...
We weren't that far.
Nah. But if you had a nickname like Skull...
That would need to be on my on my headstone.
Yeah.
With some crossbones.
All right, well, should we just set up camp here and get a little conversation with old Skull and...
I mean, why not?
See if he knows Ike?
Why not?
I wonder if he knows Ike.
I mean, you can't like live in the shadows of someone like Ike, have the same building, have the same type of, you know, flair, and not know Ike.
Yeah, the only difference, they didn't have, Skull never had a mustache.
That we knew of.
No, he
couldn't grow a mustache. I can't grow a beard.
He could have. This is a celebrity in Nashville. I mean, he's kind of been forgotten since it's been gone, you know, for so long. I mean, where were we at? 25 years.
Yeah.
This is his 25th, you know, anniversary. This is the silver of his death.
Yeah. I think that's an interesting just segue into a conversation with him. Like, man, you've been gone 25 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You lived a heck of a life. You know what I mean? You were 80 something.
Right.
Had the Rainbow Room jumping for 50 years.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So you do stuff like that in life. You want people to remember you in afterlife.
Right.
So this is us showing our respects to you, Skull. And yeah, man, just letting you know the people ain't forgot about you.
Where?
Skull, are you here with us?
Sure.
So I said sure. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's here. I mean, how many people named Skull are here? I'm him. like I'm just saying.
Say it again, I'm him.
Yeah, I'm just saying, there ain't any Skull. I think he's the only guy named Skull here, so I'm pretty safe to say he's with us.
Skull, man, it's been a while.
Yeah, 25 years.
It's been 25 years. How are you feeling? You said it's been that long?
He probably doesn't know.
Skull, do you miss the days where you ran your bar? Skull.
What was the name of your bar?
Skull, do you know that your Rainbow Room is still up and running today?
Playing?
Iran? Club Iran?
Club Iran?
Yeah.
Iran?
Yeah. Are you happy? How does that make you feel?
Upstairs.
Haunted stairs? Upstairs? Well, I committed suicide on the 3rd floor because he had an apartment.
It said haunted upstairs.
Haunted upstairs. It's been reported during the Rainbow Room's time that it was probably haunted. Nowadays, it's reported that there is an upstairs that is haunted.
Oh, wow.
When they go up there, that's like the storage room. And so Buff Boys will go up there, and they do have reported sightings of hauntings, and they believe it's Skull.
Oh, wow.
So
you think he's telling us that, yeah, I'm here, and I'm hunting still?
Yeah, or well, see, I kind of envision this lifestyle, this world, if you will.
Yep.
Where Ike and Skull are still mayors of Nashville, and in the same time running their and like all this
afterlife.
Yeah, because like I mean, with all the spirits that are probably down there, imagine.
You think it's still active? Like they're still going about their energy?
Yeah, could you just imagine that for a second? Like
if you could reveal that veil.
Yeah.
And then there's literally 100 people walking up and down, still going in and out the clubs, the bars. The women are still on the corner.
Exactly. We are giving Stephen King like an orgasm.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, this is gonna be our new movie.
Yeah, this is Stephen King's right now. He's like, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Are you trying to tell me that there's another dimension of a whole bar scene?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I imagine. So, because I know, I'm telling you, Skull never didn't say that he didn't believe in such things.
Now, let me ask you this, Skull. While you were living, did you ever feel like your club was haunted?
There were. He's
Did you know about the previous owner that took his life in the building? A long time.
Do you know his name?
Ike? Was his name Ike?
Did he say Ike?
He said Ike.
He said Ike? No, he did not.
I swear to you.
That's unbelievable. I'm shocked by that.
That's dope.
So he definitely said Ike.
For sure said Ike.
That's what you. I didn't hear it, but
I heard it in real time.
And I saw your face, and I also know how bad you are at names.
Horrible.
Yeah. Hey, tell me who we're talking about.
Skull.
Skull.
But his real name is David.
David! So now you're not proving my theory. Sure.
Skull, what was your favorite drink?
Whiskey. Ike.
Said Ike.
Is that Ike again? So did you have drinks with Ike?
Drinking? Did you ever spend any time with Ike? Kind of.
I mean, kind of makes sense because obviously you're not spending time with the real Ike. You're just spending time with the celestial Ike.
Are you guys together on the other side now?
For sure? For sure?
Do both of you still work in the building that you own? No. Do you feel like your space that you had a dark presence attached to it? Did you hurt? Do you think something in the building hurt you?
Maybe no. Is he saying no?
Do you attribute what happened to you to a dark presence? Money. Said money.
It was money.
Yeah.
Do you forgive those who murdered you?
Ignorant. What do you want people to remember you by? Spirit.
Spirit.
What do you want? Victorious.
Victorious? Mysterious?
How does it feel to still be remembered 25 years later? Do you still hang out at your club? Late?
Late?
I might. So, what do we gather from this? We do gather that Skull is here.
Yeah, he definitely said Ike more than once.
Yeah, he definitely made mention to who, you know what I'm saying, who previously owned the building.
Yeah.
But he really didn't give much about the place being dark, because we asked, is that responsible for your murder? And he was like, nah, money.
Yeah, money. What? I mean, he's right.
Yeah.
Money was why
they robbed him.
So, all right, so we're gonna do some more investo and find out what's going on over at Skulls, or?
Yes, I feel like now that we know Skull is here,
yeah,
we know that he's proud of what he created.
Yeah.
We know that he's acknowledged Ike.
Yeah, he acknowledged Ike. He knows that he died for money.
Right.
He wouldn't necessarily know that he died because of evil. I mean, obviously evil, but like because of the dark building, because his building was happy for him.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he attributes it to that.
Nah, he just knows he died for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But which might might not be the building. It might just genuinely be.
And it's the building. I wish if y'all could just see my face right now. We know it's the building.
But I say we definitely do a spirit box session near the building.
Yeah.
Because who knows? We might come across that evil presence.
Undertaker Alley is fair game.
It's open.
It's open for Undertakers and Dalen.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Skulls building.
Right.
So this is all the same building. We're in front of Ike's, and behind you is Skulls, Rainbow Room, but it's all the same building. This was all the Southern Turf from 1894 to about 1910.
That's interesting. So that adds just a whole different element.
I think it's safe to say this place is super haunted. 100.
100%.
100%. The alley, the skull. I think the gentleman's quarter. I think the building, but I think the negative energy definitely flows through here and into the building.
Right.
Right. So this building is definitely, at least in my time with you, Dalen, the most haunted building we've seen.
Yeah, but I feel like it's the energy. And like I said, I feel like it's the energy of those that wanted to be here and want to be here, and the ones that are stuck here and can't figure out how and to transition.
Well, maybe we can help. I mean, they're saying help.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean, if you...
let's definitely try to see if we can find out a little bit more, and maybe we can have some assistance guiding.
I can't help thousands of women.
Right.
And I want to.
I know you do.
No, I do. And I want to, but I don't know how. What if you have suggestions? But this is definitely going to be renamed Undertaker Alley.
It has to at this point.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hold on. I heard Dave.
Who is Dave?
Dave Schulman.
Oh, shoot. Hell. Dave, are you here? To all the souls that are here that are restless. Are you on hold here? Is your spirit on hold? Maybe.
There's so many voices.
Why are you still here? Can we speak to one person, please? So we can hear you? So to the lady that's here, why are you still here?
There.
Hurt? Who hurt you? Huh?
Do we have a Rem Pod?
It's in the car.
I would take. I know the sun's coming up, witching hour, but I wonder if we could get presence of people walking this out.
Hey man, it's in that box. Get it real quick.
Got it? Yep. I just think it's so active that, I mean, if we put it just maybe even behind us, so we're not near it, and see if people are walking behind it. All right, so we'll put the Rem Pod. I just want to see if it's an active space.
Yeah.
You know?
Any of the spirits that are here, we put a machine down in the middle of the alley. If you touch it or come near it, we can know that you're here. It will not hurt you at all. Things. Can you touch that for us? Around? Rosemary.
Are you here?
Back. Rosemary, are you here with us? Anytime Rosemary comes, she helps. Mary Ellen, Rosemary, can you help the spirits that are here that need to transition? I couldn't get. Rosemary, are you able to help? Somebody said I'm tired.
Working, girl. Someone's working. Did you hear that? Why do you think I moved?
Was that the Rem Pod?
I heard beep. Look at. I mean, I'm hearing things, but I hear garbage man,
But it stopped. I heard it too when you turned.
Yeah.
Can you make the Rem Pod go off again, please? That was crazy.
There's no way.
But look, it's interesting because every time Rosemary shows up, it's almost like she's a beacon of light to help someone transition or cross over. We've had other episodes where she's shown up and done the same thing.
Wow.
But for her to say show up, her and Mary Ellen, the two names that consistently show up.
Right, yeah.
And then it sounded like they were talking to someone because the lady was like, I'm working and da-da-da. And then the Rem Pod went off.
Wow. Yeah, because it's far away, but I kind of felt like.
It was the light. It wasn't like it was like the.
Nah, but I mean.
Like it was a quick.
I mean, you tell me. Did you hear it?
Right.
I mean, did y'all hear it? Did y'all see it? Because like I wasn't even looking there.
I caught the tail end of the light.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Wow. I think we've maybe proven our point.
100%.
The sun's coming up too, so
100%. Like one, that witching hour gets crazy. It definitely gets crazy.
Well, especially when you're in the most haunted, deadliest, darkest
alley in America.
Or Nashville. So, and did you see that?
Right.
Did you see this thing? It's got eyes.
Why they haunt? Why they haunt? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah.
If you want to hear more, stop what you're doing and make sure that you're subscribed to our podcast. That's where you get all the backstory.